I'm Buck Sanders, film composer, and work a lot with Marco Beltrami, and I help produce his scores and do a lot of the sound palettes for the film and the sort of musical sound design of the scores. I worked in a video store in West LA, and there was a wonderful guy there named Steve Harris, who was really a walking encyclopedia of film music knowledge. And I was already a fan of film music, but he really opened the doors for me to be able to study and take home discs and, watch all the Bernard Herrmann scores, the films of the scores, and it's just a wonderful education. And then he started bringing in videotapes of the show that he watched. It came on Sunday nights at midnight on Channel 13, and he said, yeah, you should check out the music of this show. It was a Fred Dryer show called Land's End, and it was a great show. And my friend Steve approached Fred Dryer about putting out a promotional CD, and I said, ask Marco if he needs any help in the studio. And I showed up, and Marco was disheveled, and his hair was a mess, and he was working on a really rough film at the time, and he handed me $200 in cash right when he opened the door. He said, "Oh, get me some CDs or whatever he needed." And I was like, "I'm Buck. Nice to meet you." Finding inspiration in any sound and trying to pull music out of a sound with different techniques, EQ or comb filtering. Or I try to do that when I'm making sounds. Try to pull from a sound. If there's a lot of wind in the film, try to work with the wind sound effects. Doing that, finding a way to connect with the film and make a personal sound that you would be emotionally connected with and would be a special sound just for that film. I think it's really important that music and sound effects work together well, and dialogue, and that because in the end it is one sound that you're trying to make for the film. The future of film, I think, is trying to become more of a singular sound instead of here's the dialogue, there's some loud special effects, here's the music, and trying to make it a unified sound. The most important thing is trying to not have just a singular perspective, which technology has allowed us just to stay focused in our bedroom and just focus on doing the score ourselves. You can write it, mix it, record it, perform it all by yourself. And that meeting other people and hearing other people's ideas is very important.